me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see? Yeah. Stop. Listen. Do you see the numbers too? Joy in repetition. 4, 4, 4.
Hey everyone.
We are on the path of awakening.
Back with more reaction videos. Decode for you today. Shout out to Flat Out Truth, who put up a nice Gematria. Just like they had the black lady in whatever state or county it was in America. What was her name? Sandra Lindsay? And had all the perfect numbers. I'm sure there was some 56s in there, if I remember correctly. Feel free to check the video out. I'm sure I'll put it on my community wall if you haven't seen it already via Gematria Fake News. Shout out to Zach, of course, as always. 7 years every day, literally. Shout out to that man for, you know, perseverance. You know, and setbacks and stuff that, you know, I even know has happened, and people that's been following the truth with Zach along this journey. But anyway, so you have this lady, Helen Cordova, as would be Helen Corona. Oh man. Is that the person that put up the tweet from the news people? Gavin Newsom, 56. We've got Freemasonry with her as well. Helena Cordova. Of course, this is taking place in California. So you've got the Californians, secret society, so it all just comes together. Again, unemployment. All the climate change, Greta Thunberg. And that entire list is definitely saying something and speaking volumes. What is that up top here? All the world is a stage 202. Alright, again, if you haven't yet, check out Flat Out Truth channel. Oh, of course, Black Lives Matter as well. How could I forget? At the bottom there for those classic list of 56s this year. I'm telling you, coronavirus, Black Lives Matter, Society of Jesus, Anthony Fauci, mind-controlled toilet paper. The list is just pretty thick, with days in, or the date duration to look out for, as well as the name, place, whatever landmark numerology is being used. All right, so here we have China Fair. Of course, I'm sure the president Xi Jinping, his birthday is 15th of June. 156, like Wuhan virus. And if you're not up to speed, of course, you would know about the 26s and China and COVID, virus and viral disease, plague. Corona means crown. Crown equals 26. Chaos equals 26. Of course, the spell behind the spelling. Spell equals 26. To play a good overview with this simple knowledge. God equals 26. Use 26 letters of the alphabet. Adam and Eve, man created on the 26th verse in the Bible. Adam equals 26. They said there's 206 bones in a human body. And much more to that. So just go through the videos and you'll soon get it. You'll be able to read a nice chunk of information if you're on your laptop or your phone or whatever device. Just read a little nice chunk in the description and in the comments. So, what we got here? Xmas rift. London schools ordered to stay open as Gov threatens legal action. So the order to okay. as government threatens legal action. Well, that's just the madness in itself if I'm thinking it the way that it actually goes. So vaccine boosts. First COVID vaccine nasal spray will be trialled on UK volunteers next month. Oh God. Biden his time. So today it's been confirmed creepy Joe Biden is now the is it the 46th president? Of course, Catholic 46. I'm sure he's the first Catholic president since JFK. When did he die again? Was he age 46? I'm sure there's another 46 in there. If not 2 or 3. Oh man. We'll get back to this one in a moment. Hold tight for that. You don't want to miss it. The 3 R's. So, in today's news, December 15th, they had this article. Well, today, that is, of course. They have this article about dino bright, chicken-sized dinosaur found in Brazil, had peacock-like mane and needles sticking out of shoulders. Okay. Well, I'll tell you one thing, I'm not too sure about that anymore. And never was with Darwinism as such. But that's what I want to get to. So dinosaur equals 47, of course. Huge Masonic number, as well as those 50, 52, the 115, and the 38, and the 52. Of course, government rolls in on that. Ah, man. So, of course, today we have numerology of 47. Okay, don't worry about that. That wasn't a main story. This one, I noted that they gave us the story on December 13th, and that had a life lesson of 29. Stabbing and stab wound, excuse me, equals 29, 38, 52. And one of them's a reshuffle of 124 or 142. Anyway. Didn't see much else with that. So this is the deceased that they're saying died. And again, if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given realities to us every single day. By understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. As soon as you understand this simple script that runs within the practice of Gematria, you can truly see how the powers that shouldn't be manipulate, mock, and orchestrate so ritualistically everything that they do. Again, this aids to manifest and create the world that they desire, but they're doing it through you rather than, obviously, oh man, I don't want to go into that right now, but individuals and the collective. But yeah, work it out. I'll just go through the videos. You heard me say something about it. Oh man, end of the year, man. What hasn't been already said, so that's my point, There's enough videos there for you to easily digest, get that truth souped down, yeah? You have more than a slurp. Of course, Masonry 33, Police People Order Society. But anyway, here's the maybe or maybe not deceased. Again, whether the story is real or not real, or a mix of true lies, understand the structure of what's presented, why it's presented, as well as, crazy situations like Corona, etc., etc. Who becomes president? Can you forecast stuff? Of course you can, if you're new. So let's move on from this one now. What is this? Oh, mutant virus. Everything we know about mutant COVID strain that's spreading throughout. Blah 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 blah. Flipping out. Oh god. It's just. Of course. What do you expect? Oh my god, what do you expect? Again, dealing with psychopathological, narcissistic, sociopathic, Masonic, necromancy hybrids. Necromancers. Man, the mocking and manipulation is just. Funny, it's 8:30 because, of course, the 30th prime goes back to the Talmud, of course, Babakam 113a. And I don't trust nothing anyway, so whether it's real or not, that's beside the point of my videos, even though I know they love to do a lot of shit that ain't real here and there, but a lot of shit here and there. Oh my goodness. But just note, if you're new, you know, all the 113s from this passage, you'll see me show the screenshot usually in my videos. Do you know what? Let's get it up quickly. So basically in this passage, it's saying in a legal setting, they can lie to you, poison you, mock you, coronavirus you, Twin Towers you, Islamic terror you, you know, it terrorize you with Islamic terror, etc. If you want to be docile and be subjected to that, they'll just keep doing it and giving you more, whilst having all their plans and agendas rolling out simultaneously. And then they're showing it to you, as I say, through the ages, you know, through films, children's programs, music, just the whole shebang. And then before you realize it, you're within that dream of what's already been, you know, all them subliminals been playing out in your brain. Little did you know, your favorite singer or actors playing it out, the role, aiding it, whether they realize it or not, you know. And for the most part, a lot of them probably do know at this stage what they're doing. Of course they do. So no, 113a, in this part of this passage from the Talmud about lying and deceit, again, just false equals 113. Scottish is in Scottish Rite Freemasonry, so of course the Scottish Freemasons use it. Mainstream, dishonest. Divorce is one as well, of course. Why would you get divorced? More than likely because they're lying and cheating, right? Not true, not factual, bullshit. Green screen, disinfo, not honest, infidelity, politics, clear to see, fiction, illusions, world war. I'm sure that was an outside souther, but nonetheless, what are they built up on, you know? Lies that causing bloodshed. And a whole bag of other things. So, inside job, of course, and perjury at the end there. Right, so you're never going to believe what I just saw. It's a shame that I didn't get to do it live. And the reason why I didn't do it live is because sometimes when I'm recording live and I go on Google, the video will cut out. Ever since that same update that I've been speaking about here and there since April, ever since they gave the phone this big update software overhaul, man, it just has not been as smooth as when I first got it. But then it's been fluctuating. Sometimes we'll have this weird period and then other times it'll be fine. To a degree, fine to a degree. Right, so we was at, and note the time. At this time, I can't remember the 122. I know that is a big number with them. I can't remember some of the references to right now, so forgive me, but just note in a second. So again, this is where we had him, speaking about it. Mutant virus, right? So I quickly checked online, and this is what you missed. So I'm gonna have to do a secondary reaction to this. That would be the thumbnail. Unbelievable. Just look at this. Oh man, it is just ridiculous. So it's actually mutant virus, but just note what happens here. So here's me just checking it out quickly while you guys was on pause. As we know, COVID equals 53. What else have we got here? Coronavirus 70. Of course, the 223, your skull and bones. Death 118, spiritual 118. Can't remember if Scottish Rite Freemasonry is 523 or 325. I think it's 523, the 99th prime. Yeah, it is. Oh, look what the time changed to. Remember, it was 12 something before. Look at the update time now. Remember the Talmud, the initial post time? Yeah, for those new, the 30th prime is 113. And remember all those lies and words that go with that passage, which you can Google and read it for yourself if you haven't got the Talmud book to read. But anyway, the Jesuit Order, 177. And of course, 201, event 201. If you don't know what event 201 is, feel free to find it in my playlist, or just type in at least the event 201 highlights that took place 2019. Also look up exercise Cygnus that took place in the UK in 2016, a dry run pandemic. Both of these exercises, dry run pandemic. And just note who's behind these types of simulation dry runs and all this type of stuff. World Health Organization, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Johns Hopkins University. I mean, the amount of movies, as I've already pointed out before, and this community shows and references for the last how many years now, through their own admissions, unbelievable. Just like the other day, you had the Bunty comic. Let's quickly scroll down there. There it is. I'm gonna do another upload. Did I do a personal upload on this, on Justice? I'm gonna have to double check. If I haven't, I'll definitely do one this week. Give me Sonic 115, Wuhan equals 23. So there's a comic that came out in 1987. It's the same bullshit that they will give you with Simpsons. Oh yeah, Simpsons is always predicting this, that, and the other. And really, they're just casting, creating reality through you. While you're out, more than likely hard at work. Or time at home, maybe you got your family, don't even get to see your kids properly. And all the differentials with or without somebody. As we're all under this umbrella of just madness. So, what does it say up here? It was the year 2020. Oh my goodness. Jane Tate and Gene Wilson were on their way to a history lesson. Like everyone else in their city, they were trapped by a sizzling silver curtain that cut everyone off from the world outside. The gigantic force field ran through the school grounds. But there's something in here. Yeah, because it's about the eerie sketch of a deadly virus set to ravage the world in 2020. But when you know it's certain death outside, it's silly to even think about escaping. Yeah, I'll definitely check and see if I've put up an actual video for this. I may have done I know I've done a wall post or something, but anyway, look, Bunty 26, 53, and the 19, Chaos 19 and 26, and all those 26s. Rewind the video if you're not up to speed. Take notes. COVID 26 and 53. Terrorism 5463. Happy birthday 63 and 153. April Fool's Day 63 and 153. Oh man. And if you don't know why I'm chuckling about the happy birthday, and also face covering equals 63, if you don't know the Boris Johnson riddle that they keep using, they just did it again a couple of days ago. I put up a video. Another one since finding it March 3rd. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can read some of it in the description. And again, if you go through the videos provided on playlists, you will definitely hear me go in about it. And how it links up with event 201 as well. And the 26 triangular number, 351, the reflection of 153. The way it circles back round as well is just perfect. We had that game release as well, Death Stranding, on the PlayStation. All the gamers out there, and the ones leaving those ridiculous comments that time when I made the CyberBug decode about the delay. I should Google what shit graphics are or something, some technical term for why the game. So let me see what bug. Oh my god! You know what? Let me quickly check the Gematria for bugs and buggy. Let me see 25. Okay. We have got some main stories to decode. I might just actually. Should I make this its own video? I might do that. I'll see. Alright, so I'm definitely going to make the cyberpunk bit its own thing. So interesting. Hold up. So it released December 10th, right? Cyberpunk video game. So we have a life lesson of 26 and a day numerology of 22. So bugs, a game that's full of bugs, and buggy. Bugs equals 22. Buggy game. Buggy equals 26. So we've got a life lesson again, 26, and a day numerology. Again, 22 and 26. Almost 25 with the delay. I'm sure delay was 25, yeah. But anyway, delay 47, cyberpunk 47. As I say, all of the other bit I've gone over before. Check out the delay videos that I put out for cyberpunk recently, and you'll see. Very interesting. Is it all organic, or was there a bit more orchestration involved with what was going on to then coincide with the and I know it's a video game. I pointed this out before. Obviously games can be delayed. I know that, and other things as well in industries, but the type of year because of COVID You know what I mean? Messing with everybody's entertainment, sports, and all sorts. You know, boxing's got flipping fake audio. Got a fake audio playing for a crowd. I'm sure even the it goes F you. Basically the cyberpunk people message back a person, and I'm sure that equaled 20 and 25, if not just 25 to go with delay. Alright. You'll see it anyway in that other video for the delay, so check it out if you haven't already. Also, Buggy62. Buggy62 and 26. So you've got a numerology of 62 and a life lesson of 26. Buggy 62 and 26. And Bugs equals 22. Go figure. Unbelievable. And Buggy Game 43, Cyberpunk 43. Again, Delay 47, Cyberpunk 47. Sonic 43, 115. That's looking kind of brutal. Quite glad I bumped into that one now. I'm glad I checked that. Alright, let's keep it moving, guys. Let's get back to some of the main stories that I have for you guys. So we have Little Mix in the mix today. Of course, speaking about mental health struggles and stuff and that. And as I'm saying, you know, shout out to those that are all going for it, even the people that obviously are disliked, because obviously having an understanding to just the whole inception of the mind. It's not that you can always give somebody a pardon regardless of how they are. I'm talking about other things at the same time, but in the midst of certain things happening in my own shebang. But man, a lot of this wouldn't be taking place, you know, or suicides, if certain establishments, certain thought processings and influential stuff across the board, before there was even a thing to do with influencers. Obviously, influencing's been going on for a long time. It's just that now it's more high tech, more, you know, branches and outreaches for it. It's just, you know, and it's in your pocket. Obviously, you got your phone. So, Little Mix, Jesy Nelson leaves band. And again, myself, we've got a sister that committed suicide. Again, check out the Carolyn Flack uploads and myriads of other videos that I put out. Whether it's a well-known star or just a normal person. We're going to see one coming up in a minute after this. But let's see, of course, if we do get any of those numbers popping up, especially because the mental health factor included in this. So, 29-year-old Jesy Nelson leaves the band. Little Mix saying it took a toll on her mental health. Finds the constant pressure of being in a girl group very hard. So interesting, they have the 38. Again, she's putting an end to something, killing something in a metaphorical sense. Again, murder, death, kill, cancel, destroy, found dead, collapsed, murder, and things of that nature under that umbrella of words. You'll find all equal 38, 83, you know, 47, 74, 34, 43. But anyway, 38 like Masonic, and again killing her role, and obviously starting a new stage of her life up, you know what I mean? Look, 7.4. I just briefly mentioned 7.4, and of course Masonic 29. Again, killing 74 and 20. No, not 29. 38 and 74. But anyway, Masonic 29. He's currently 29 years old. And again, killing 74. Again, metaphorical sense. So interesting. They're happy to use that. That, you know, be it 7.4 million. Or it's like 7.3 whatever, but then they just put 7.4. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it hell. Gotta get that in there. So here's the tweet that she put out. Feel free to pause and read it. Or view more on Instagram. So, after an amazing 9 years, as soon as I read that, I was like, oh my God, how long is it going to be? Like, 9 years, so many days. Basically, the 911. Obviously, if you're not new, you know what's coming up, right? So, or maybe coming up. Let's see how it goes. So, Jessica Louise Nelson is 29. She's born 14th of June. That's Trump's birthday. Little Mix equals 119. Depression 56. I think state of mind 124, or depression's 124. Mental health 119, suicide 119 and 43. So again, mental health, suicide, welfare 119. Can't remember if suicidal thoughts is 43. I know it's 70, like suicide is also 70. Suicidal thoughts equals 70. I'm sure welfare equals 70. Mood swing equals 119. And state of mind equals 171. The 171st prime, 1019. Drop the 0. So very interesting. Off the bat, to be fair. Can't see much there with her name or anything. Unless I'm overlooking something. Fill me in. Oh look, so from my birthday to this admission, which came on the 14th of December 2020. So from my birthday to yesterday, 6 months and 1 day. Mental health equals 61, as well as the 119s and the other things that we were just speaking about. With the 43s, I mean the 47s, excuse me. So there you have it, 61 mental health. Like 6 months and 1 day from her birthday to this admission. Go figure. Again, for those new, mental health 61, obey 61, toilet paper and mind control 61. Of course, coronavirus and toilet paper. Also 56, toilet paper 56. Mind control 56. Unemployment 56. Mind control. So what else have we got here? So 6 months, 1 day, right? Suicidal 138, like Jesy Nelson. 138, I didn't clock that before. Clocking it now. Do you know why? Because I usually always write suicidal thoughts. I don't write just suicidal, so I kept it there, so then obviously I can try and retain it. 57 as well. Interesting. 57 and 138, like her name. Suicidal. Again, who likes to cause the depression? Government terrorizing you with bullshit. Boogeymen and terrorists. Terrorist 52, depression 52, government president, White House 52. And as I already said, 56, coronavirus 56, and the rest of those that I mentioned. Shit, dropping my headphones. So, and remember as well, end equals 14. This comes out and she puts it out on the 14th of December. End and dead both equal 14. And I've got an extra dub plate with this, I'm gonna have to, I checked it a bit later, so I'm gonna have to quickly go forward in the slides. But, oh man, when you see it, for this very situation. So they auditioned as a group for the first time. So it was the first time, October 1st, 74. Remember Masonic and killing, again, using it in a metaphorical way. Even death equals 213. You've got 2 months, 3 days alternative. What's her name? 51 this year. I mean, from that. Not this year, excuse me. Yeah, her name is 51. Jesy Nelson. Right. So it's just clocked. The numerology of 51 this year for this date. Not recording, like what the hell? Okay, it's recording now. Oh my god, my phone was bugging out. I'm beginning to think the refurb software update, that 3.5 gig worth, it was made by CD Projekt Red. My goodness, the phone is on a madness. Look, mental health. There is an overhang of 1 day, but 47 weeks. Mental health 47, suicide 47. Let me see where I got this date from as well. Yeah, that one's right. Where have I got? Oh yeah, that's why. December 11th, yeah. Excuse me. Where's it gone the other bit? Oh yeah, there you go. And the 47th prime, 211, that's in 2011, dropped 0. Interesting. Was it depression? That was 124. Let's quickly go back. This thing still recording? Yeah. Oops. 124 depression. Sure, there's another one. Oh, Little Mix 124 as well. Go figure. Wow. I mean, what, depression 56, Little Mix 56 in the same cipher. Interesting. So. Here we have an article right here. This is September 27th. Interesting is 534. Suicide equals 34. So here's me trying to find the 911 somewhere, obviously, as I said before. If you do it to next year, this is just with her birthday down, but it's just interesting considering what we're looking at. So that first audition from her birthday to into the next year on the annual. But do you know what? When I look forward on a date, I don't like to make it overlap. So that was an accident on my part. Yeah, because it goes past it a couple of months, doesn't it, past her birthday, rather than the day to her birthday. But still interesting, considering what we're looking at, I'd say. spoke about that. Right. Of course, you have to have ISIS in the mix, you know. Potent threat. ISIS remains a threat to Britain because coronavirus has allowed terrorists to regroup. Oh, really? I'm not going to say that you're not going to get some homegrown stuff. But man, a lot of the shit going on is you lot, clearly, obviously, apparently, clearly apparent. So Islamic State remains a potent threat to Britain and is managing to regroup partly due to COVID, the report says. Iraq forces trained by the West have been hammered by the virus as they try to rid the region of the jihadi terrorists. Where's this one gonna go then? It's just all bullshit and mind control on so many levels and layers, man. Again, the monkey see, monkey do effect, as well as the governments are the ones blatantly do it. So here's a part here where we can continue to improve, as always. I think that's why I'm taking my sweet time with this video, because I know there's some gems. So this may be probably in 2 parts. It's just one of those uploads again. I'm just taking my sweet time because for those in the know of the practice and the script that they're using against us so ritualistically, you've just got to laugh immediately as soon as you see what the caption actually equals. Unbelievable. Potent threat 54 and 63. Oh man. Oh, you don't know why I'm laughing if you knew, right? Boom. Because of course terrorism equals 54 and 63. I can't tell you the amount of times I've tracked these numbers, same numbers for each of these situations, different situations, but giving you the same number rollout always. Before I even type anything in, there's a high probability that potent threat is going to equal 54 or 63 or 108. But now it equaled 54 and 63. Also, of course, terrorism to do with racism. Racism equals 63, like terrorism. Also 27, like potent. Race also equals 27. Go figure. Unbelievable. We haven't finished off with Little Mix. We are going to go back to that, so hold tight. So government 52, terrorist 52. I mean, authority 137. Remember how it rolls with the 47 and 74 and how they, again, play the God role, governing your mind, government. Again, Jesus Christ. Sure, Jesus as well. Parables, cross, gospels, Messiah, Muhammad, Lucifer, Gematria, English, occult, all 74. And of course, on the flip side, authority, obey, agent, news, judge with gavel, government, president, White House, Republican, Democrat, news, I think I already said news, and much more. Time, as I always point out, equals 47. Of course, you got the 23.5 degrees on the, basically where the sun goes on its trajectory along the sine wave. So obviously you get your, spring, summer, winter, etc. But on the equator, it goes to, on either side, left or right, it goes 23.5 degrees. Of course, that times 2 equals 47. So interesting how time equals 47. And of course, both the sun and the analemma, both the sun and the moon do the figure 8, known as the analemma. Of course, 4 circles make up 88. And then the 4 circles, 360 times 4 equals 1,440. Time in the Jewish cipher equals 144. So again, you get 1,440 minutes in a day. Time equals 47 and 144 via the analemma as well. Obviously, you know, them understanding the celestial bodies up there. So again, speaking about God equals 26. We did speak about them briefly before, but again, you know, God equals 26 to 26 prime. Who's the terrorist doing what? Also with coronavirus, 142. Unbelievable. Absolutely. Again, mind control. Mind control, mental health, 61. Obey, 61. No, sorry, Obey's... Is Obey 61 as well as 47? I know it's 47. I'm sure Obey 61 as well. Probably already said it on this video correctly, more than likely, but anyway. Just punch it into the calculator, you'll soon see, or if you can do it off top of your head, feel free. So again, terrorist 65, like coronavirus, like 142. Freemasons 155, or Freemason. So ISIS 56, says we're going on with coronavirus. 52, like president, government, etc. Terrorist 52, ISIS 52. And that was what they highlighted, right? What was the time? 2200 hours. Of course, the master builder number is 22. Got 607 as well, Freemasonry 67. Blood sacrifice, human sacrifice. Of course, there's a lot of, you know, well, their antics. Do I have to name and spell it out? From beheadings and whatnot. Pretty crazy. Again, be it homegrown or, you know, government, shadow government, Illuminati, Masonic, etc. Islamic 66 and 30. Conspiracy 51 and 123. Masonry secrecy 39 as well as 33. I think they are. But yeah, life lesson of 30. Perfect for it to be. You know, Islamic terrorism, that also equals 201. Wuhan virus 114. Of course, the Jesuit Order 201. Again, event 201. Check it out if you haven't already. Masonry 84. I mean, such a waste of energy, man. Well, sucking up other people's energy and then making people's lives a misery. You know, on all the fronts, not just this, you know. It's just the layers of just misery and just doom and gloom and bullshit. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Propagate the propaganda everywhere, boy. So, what's the video going to be? Anybody want to have a wild guess? Because I can't remember what it's going to be. What's that here? New caliphate? In Africa? Brit troops trained for world's most dangerous peacekeeping mission in ISIS's new caliphate in Africa. Whatever that is. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, look. They give you a 1 minute 3 second video. Again, potent threat terrorism 63 second video, 1 minute 3 seconds. Unbelievable. And potent was 27. The 27th prime, like ritual, the 27th prime equals 20. Oh my god, ritual equals 27. The 27th prime is 103. Remember, race is 27, racism 27. Unbelievable. Potent is 27 right there. It's just man. Just have to check, you know, subscriber growth. I mean, wow. Look at the play on the vision, on the content. Wow. And of course, it's not that type of hating campaign. So go figure. If you haven't watched enough videos, feel free to watch the message to auditors video. You'll definitely find it in the playlist or in the description or the pinned comment. And get back at me. So we can, conversate and try and strategize or something. Some new methods to alleviate the stress of the nonsense whilst being in the nonsense. Of course, I can go into my center of the tornado where it's calm, if you may. But I'm still here, man, so it fluctuates. Again, it's good to find your center of self, right? In the center of the tornado where it's calm, still. So, I mean, do I even have to say it? Because you heard a little chuckle when I came onto the slide. Yo, do I even have to say it? Yeah? Them dub plates. And note the consistency, again, with the same numbers for a specific situation. Shit like this you just can't deny. And if you do, it just goes to show the level of thought process and the mind schism at hand. Unbelievable. And the hypnosis and all of that. Islam 27, I forgot that. 54 as well. Ritual 27 and 81. Race 81, 27. Islam 81, 27. Remember the 54. That should be pretty self-explanatory by now. That's why I haven't even mentioned it. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Man, ritual 45, racism 45, 36, Islam 36. Remember Eric Garner, the officer wearing 99? Do I even have to bring that up again right now? That's going to be another 15-20 minute sidebar. I've said that a bazillion times already. Check the videos that have been put out. As I said, I've said it a bazillion times already, as has the community. Much love and wholeness to you guys and girls out there, whether you're just doing blog posts or doing visual uploads. At least you're doing something. Stopping the random, or somebody even hearing you talking when you're talking in the shop to somebody, giving it information. They come up to you or you go up to them and they're happy to take the information. Obviously you come across the crazy ones that are truly under hypnosis, full cognitive dissonance, brain fully compartmentalized and compromised on just myriads of levels. So remember, we're still going to get back to Jesy Nelson. I got a dub plate coming up. And remember, we had the 3 R's. Schools to get New Year COVID testing blitz in bid to stop the 3rd wave. Yeah? So they're going on about this 3rd wave, blah, 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 blah. How about you stop spraying the sky with chemtrails as well? So imagine. The 3 R's equals 70, 56, like coronavirus. Unbelievable. We've got the government number, the 133 now. And of course, murder 79, death 218. Wow. I mean, say ah. Say, are you taking the fucking piss? Yo, and I'm still waiting for my backstage pass for exemption. I don't know why I haven't received it yet. I've been contacted. Is that possible? Because this is just, remember, pandemic 151, coronavirus 56, unemployment 56, unemployment 151, pandemic 151. Schools 46 and 28, like virus in China and COVID. Ritual 27 like school. I accidentally deleted something with this when I deleted a bulk to free up some space. But I looked back into it, but I couldn't find, I think there was a word that they highlighted. I didn't fully go back through the story because I just couldn't be bothered. But we'll quickly see if there was anything in there. 22-second video. 52-57. Ashamed. F.A. Twigs accuses ex-Shia LaBeouf, however you pronounce it, excuse me, of choking her, giving her STD and sexual battery in scathing new lawsuit. This was in the news on the 11th of December. So here she is. They're split in 2019. She's 32, he's 34. Here they are together. She claimed he was controlling and tried to isolate her from friends and family. Is this still recording? Okay, nearly an hour. So notice 10 months and 25 days. This is from her birthday, 16th of January. Remember the update time was 57 minutes past as well. So now the 10 months, 25 days, 125. Of course, STD, sexual transmitted disease, equals 125. Sexual battery, 79. The 20-second prime is 79. 22-second video. Yeah. STD 43. I'm sure we had a numerology of 43. STD 43. What else we got here? And the initial post time was at 52 minutes past. Her birthday next year is lifeless in the 22 as well for the girl. We haven't got to what's his name's date yet. Bear with me one moment. Oh, here he is now. This is his date. Excuse me, I didn't have it up on the wiki for the slide pick. Interesting, between their birthdays, they share the same numerology, top to bottom, so it'll always be the same. Could have been part of the attraction. Anyway. 211 in there. Did we have a 47? Yeah, sexual battery 47, as well as the 79 with the 22 seconds and the prime relationship via the video. But yeah, 47 sexual battery. 21 weeks and 1 day is between them with their birthday. No, 16 days are remaining. I did that on the update, so excuse me on that, because I did update it, right? And I noticed there's a 67 in there. Choking 67. Hold up. So we got 11th to the 12th. Is that for a different... Hold up, did I make a mistake here? That's alright, that's alright. Might be for a different decode coming up or something. Oh no, don't worry about that. That was an accident. It's currently 34 years old. Oh, I did get the slides for it. Excuse me. No, his name equals 63. December 11th. With the news. 63. And what was the other thing we had for 43? Just a quick recap. It's just not something I punch in all the time. Sure, we had a 43 with this. Yeah, no, we didn't, shame. Oh, we did STD 43. STD is 43. So the day it broke. Where are we? We are, so we go here. See? 63. I mean 43 with the numeral